Boom, we're here, guys. Doing the damn thing. I see my ears and eyes are on. Beautiful. I'm going to go in the zone real quick. Hida, one more time. Guys, I'm here with Hida Kenshiro, one of the legendary Packboy community members. Tell people hello, hello, hello. Nice.
On.
Un momento. Technical difficulties. It's kind of funny. Weird, but whatever. Yo, Plop Dumps checking in. What up, Plop Dumps?
Plop Dumps just
Hida, what's good, bro?
Check in.
I was just in the audio monitor world. Everything's a mess, but at least the audio sounds good, so that's all that matters to me. What plops? Whoa. Give us one more go, Heat. I had you digital. My bad. Family night? Hell yeah. Dude, all my audio sources are fucked right now, Plop Dumps, but it's all good, dude. Chat loves Hida. Hida loves chat.
That's all right. I'm still here, so I'm still gonna rock it.
All right, real quick, I'm going to give us into a quick timer. I'm going to let everyone know we're live, and we'll come back real quick. Hida, if you want to get a drink or use the bathroom, whatever you want to do, this is your time. Plop Dumps, this is your time. And we'll reconvene in about 5 to 10 minutes. 1 second. I fucking love chat, dude. All right, so I got the timer on. I don't think anyone can hear us. They'll probably be able to hear me, but let me just mute myself in the stream. anything good in the beginning? I like the way the foils come out, but
No meat hook massacre.
oh my god! Oh my god! Don't, you're clipping. You're clipping. Oh my god!
I literally called it.
All right, we're back in it. We're back in it. We're back in it. We're back in it. Maybe our opponent crashed. Maybe I crashed. Who knows? Hopefully they don't hate us. We're back in it. Dig through time. We're at 3 health. We're at 3 health. You know, we're at 3 health. No. I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna give you this. All right, what up, guys? We're back. Last minute of the timer. I'm just gonna flip that on over. We're here with the guest. I'm gonna rip a gigantic bong rip to kick us off. Hello? You here, Hida?
Hey, what's up? Yeah. Okay, okay. Do you hear me now? All right, cool. So I think my Discord gets a little funky whenever I'm not like staring or on that tab, and like it just cuts out the audio from me. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, probably. I don't know. All right, cool.
And I was muted the entire time, so that was the funny part. We were a whole mess here. It's been a long time since I've streamed, guys. I kind of forgot how to do it. But I was asking Hida, have you opened any Duskmorn?
No, I've actually haven't really talking about 3 months. Dustmorn look good though.
Dude,
One-
Duskmorn looks insane. I'm gonna rip the first official bong rip of the show, and we're gonna get into Duskmorn.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of ripped me up. And again, I just want to say, Hida, I'm really thankful to have met you online and your support in the community. I know we kind of share multiple inner communities of like just internet fandom stuff between like G4 people. But just hanging out, man, and someone I found that was like a complete stranger that was into Magic and kind of fucking around with what I was into. I really sincerely appreciate having you on, man. So we got our first Shining reference card in the set, Unsettling Twins. We've seen this in the spoilers. I haven't drafted this set yet, so I don't really know what to expect with it. Rampaging Soul Rager, Slavomir Maniac on the art. Follow Slavomir, whatever they're posting, guys. This is sick. And a couple weeks ago, all my friends had their collector boosters in the mail. They all got mailed in. So some people were already opening badass arts already of their cards. Had me all jealous. We got bear creature type in the toy creature type together. That's crazy. Some good sack fodder that kind of helps everyone out. Some group hug sack. Malevolent Chandelier. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Activate only as a sorcery. This is going to be good in draft.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it isn't that bad. I don't know in Commander how we're going to use this card, but
Graveyard hate.
yeah, I guess some late game graveyard hate or just mana sink graveyard hate for a good 6-cost artifact. That is a creature. A flyer with a body, too. Awesome. My first room card. Beautiful. Glassworks and Shatteryard. Now, rooms are enchantments. You could choose to cast one half of the room. And then you can unlock the other half that you didn't cast. When you unlock this door, so when you play it or you unlock it, this room deals 4 damage to target creature and opponent controls. And then the other one has, at the beginning of your end step, this room deals 1 damage to each opponent. Damn, this is gonna go great in my Kelzy and Obosh deck, because Obosh needs odd mana costs.
Wait, does the I can't see the mana cost on the second side.
5.
Five?
5.
Okay, so I don't know if the total card casting cost of the card is
8?
and
Ooh.
therefore doesn't work, or if it's 5 and 3 and does work.
I think that only might check if the card will let you cast both halves, but I know what you're talking about. I don't have much split cards in Obosh, but we'll look into that. That's good to know. Good looking out, Hida. Thanks for fucking ruining No, I'm joking. Can't use that card now. No, there's sometimes I'll come across cards where I'm like, oh, this has to go in my Obosh Kelzy and Sniper. And I'm like, oh, it's even. Or like a 0 cost card, 0 is even, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Second room, Smoky Lounge, Misty Salon. This, I said in the spoilers, this card is a Shining reference, I believe, to the party room and the bar that Jack Torrance sits at and enters when he has the alcoholic relapse and the room takes over with spirits. This is one I was kind of looking forward to. And we called this out before we saw the twins and before we saw that green card with the "Here's Johnny" looking ass art. So first half is a 3-drop enchantment. At the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 red. Spend this only to cast room spells and unlock doors. Okay. Next half is a 4. It's an enchantment in blue, Misty Salon. When you unlock this door, create an XX blue spirit creature token with flying. X is the number of unlocked doors among rooms you control. So this is a strictly room matters card in red-blue. I don't really get it, but hey. And I'm thinking in a commander set mindset right now, so like, there's really not much you can do with this unless you're going to do something with rooms. Wicker Folk Thresher. When it attacks, if there are 4 or more cards among card types in your grave, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put that card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. This guy'd be pretty good in draft too. He's a good, huge body for 4, and he has a delirium check, which is great. And then boom, our rare double X in a green. So that means if you want to do 1, you're gonna have to pay 2 mana, 1 for 1X, 1 for the other X, but that's still equal to 1. Sorry, that's just how it goes, folks. Manifest Dread X times, then put X plus 1 counters on each of those creatures. To manifest Dread, look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put 1 onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature, and the other into your graveyard. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. I'm putting this in my Nethroid Mutate deck immediately. I hate double X payments, but still, this is really good, dude.
Yeah, that seems like a good card, especially in draft.
Especially in draft, yeah, too. Also, yeah, get you maybe your rooms or something out as creatures and then flip them out. Ooh, dude. I told you we get best pulls in the stream. Foil. Land. We didn't get a full art land. So that's really good when you get a regular art land. I feel like it's more rare these days. Whenever a champ you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, each opponent loses a life. I'm building a Kime, the frog enchantment. When an enchantment enters the battlefield, each opponent loses life, you gain a life. This would be good in that. Double up on the effect. A 1/1 flying insect token, green black. Nice. So here's what I'm thinking, Hita. We're gonna do another pack, and we're gonna get. All right, we're gonna get. Guys, we just had some technical difficulties. We were back in. I'm gonna get into a second Dustworm pack. I mean, spooky solutions for the spooky set, right? It has to happen. It just has to happen. So we have Stalked Researcher. It has Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, this can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. Kind of mid. Kind of mid. And again, guys, thanks for bearing with the technical difficulties here. Cult Healer, a human doctor. Now, I think doctor, I've never seen that creature type before. So we have some, I guess Silent Hill vibes with the doctors. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, he gains lifelink until... Okay, so I'm starting to see a theme here. The basics are kind of mid, I feel like, in this set. I don't know. I'm really in it for the rares and the alternate prints in Dustmorn. I'm not going to lie to you. Ooh, it's for 2 target creature gains death touch and indestructible. That's pretty decent.
It's on our good deck.
What's up?
I'm getting it now.
We got Meat Locker and Drowned Diner. When you unlock this door, tap up to 1 target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. When you unlock this door, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Drowned Diner, I don't really know what the reference is, but I feel like Meat Locker might, again, be a reference to just horror films. And then The Shining? I don't know. I want to say everything's The Shining. Trapped in the Screen. This is a Poltergeist. Trapped in the Screen, enters, exile target artifact, creature, enchantment, and opponent controls until this leaves. It's a 3-drop basic.
Commander.
That'd be good in Commander, right? Yo, real quick, Heat, I keep having you go in and out. My bad. Guys, we're getting everything sorted. It's all good. Hello, hello.
Hey, sorry about that. I was trying to do a bunch of things and my thing doesn't like it when I do that, so I just hopped on my cell phone. Yes.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Okay, so, like, I was told Chromebooks are not like... Oh, cool, it's in the chat. Chromebooks are not like regular laptops either, you know what I'm saying?
No, they're not. The operating system's all funky and it doesn't run half the shit, and it's basically like using a fucking cell phone.
Yeah, I didn't know that because my brother, he has a Chromebook and we were trying to get... I was like, dude, why don't you just download games to play... Because he has PS5, he can't jam games with my friends who all have PC and Microsoft. And I was like, you have a Chromebook? Yeah. But I guess... I don't know computers, so I didn't know that until, like, last year.
It's alright. This was given to me by a friend right before the pandemic started. Actually.
That's awesome.
Because I was able to talk.
I mean, the laptop we were streaming on was fortunately given to me by a friend as well, so we could do this.
Nice.
Yeah. Again, the co-founder of the stream, The Mausoleum, he helped record our bands, and he helped. I dragged him along in the early stages of the stream when we were on a cell phone, playing Battlefront 2 on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So, nice. One of my favorite red enchantments in this set, Fear of Burning Alive, 4/5 is a 6-cost red, 4/4. When it enters, it deals 4 damage to each opponent. When a source you control deals non-combat damage to opponent, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, this deals that amount of damage to target creature that player controls. So it's just got some spot removal on its delirium cost, plus going wide hit for the opponent, which I think is really nice. This is going to be something I'd want to hit for a draft for sure, just because it's going to do something, and then hopefully you can blink it. And I hit my elbow, and I hit my elbow. All right, Savior of the Small. That guy is us. Baseball bat. It feels like it's just a reference to any horror movie with the baseball bat. When it enters, attach it to target creature control. Equip creature gets +1/+1. And it attacks, tap up to 1 target creature. It's pretty decent, kind of. Okay. Rare, Dissection Tools, 5-drop artifact. When it enters, manifest Dread, then attach Dissection Tools to that creature. Equip creature gets +2, has Death Touch and Lifelink. Equip has sack a creature. So this is 100% going in Kelzine Obosh. Kelzine has, he could tap and ping something down for 1, a creature, you know? So you give him Death Touch, boom. This is going to have Death Touch and Lifelink, and it's in a 5-cost. And Manifesting Dread, I think, is pretty good too. I feel like Manifesting Dread's like a better surveil because you keep the card on the battlefield, even though it's at the price of creature removal. Bleeding Woods enters tapped unless the player has 13 or less life. Erratic Apparition, whenever an enchantment you control enters. And then we got Hida Kenshiro. Oh, goddamn you, Hida, you bastard. Thank you so much for the biddies, dude. Putting himself on the board. Thank you for donating to the bit goal, Hida. 100 bits will go a very long way. We're saving up for a PC. I was talking with SJ, I was talking to some people about this. I'm thinking we go part by part on this, but I was also talking to a friend. He was telling me if I'm still going to get a PC, regardless of if I buy pre-built or not. And I was talking about this with you, Hida. Go a bit above the budget I set, just so we get fair use out of this machine for longer than a year. So I'm talking with some Zoomers and generation, I guess, younger millennials, Gen Z nerds who know shit. So I got my boys on the case, you know. But Hida, thank you so much. Thanks for the support, man. Thank you for being here on the stream. With that being said, Hida, are you ready to get into the next segment? The deck of the week?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to switch over to the title card, and we're just going to keep it moving. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome in. Deck of the week. It's your boy Smoke Packs. We're back after quite a long time, but hey, keep bringing you the best of the best. And this time, another member from the Discord will have his deck in description.
Yeah.
It's your boy Hida Kenshiro. Welcome in, Hida. We're going to switch on over and let you do ya do. All right, Hida. What do you got for us today? Think I lost your audio. I get it. I get why, maybe. I think because you're doing your audio from one thing and the camera from the other thing.
Good. I don't know.
Hey, we're
Anyway,
back.
Let's try it. All right.
Let's fucking jam.
So,
Hida,
originally-
take us away, but.
All right. Originally, I wanted to build a Dragon's Approach deck, and so at the time, this was, I'd say, about a year or two, about a year after Dragon's Approach came out, and around the time of, damn, I can't remember the name of that set now. All right, whatever.
Constantine.
No, that's a long time ago. The city one.
Oh, New Capenna. New Capenna. Sorry, yeah, that's the New Capenna art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, when I found Cormella, I was, oh, she can, she makes, damn it. She makes Dragon's Approach cost 1, she makes Grixis for 1. And then if she dies, I get back a Dragon's Approach or a counterspell or something terribly important for the next round when she dies. So that was my commander for a while. But then Doctor Who came out. And now I'm running with Doctor.
Nice. We played last night against him.
If you play Dragon's... Yeah. If you play Dragon's Approach, you get a Dalek, a 3 grounder, and then everybody at the table to either discard a card or you get to draw a card. And this deck is sorely in need of card draw.
Mm-hmm.
I only have There. Draw. Where are you? So I only have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card draw cards deck, which usually is not a lot. Usually you want to go 8 to 10.
And you have black too, so like it's not easy for you to get draw in any of the colors you have, to be honest. Maybe red, but
yeah. So when we changed over to Davos Night for the first time, I felt so much better. I didn't win, but that's all right.
that's alright. It's alright.
We're rocking.
Yeah. You gotta lose a couple of times to learn, you know.
Exactly. All right. Originally the deck had like 30 something approaches down to about 6. These. Dragon's Approach is a spell that you can obviously put more than one in your deck.
Yes.
And when you cast it, it deals 3 damage to each opponent. And if you've cast 5 of them, or if this is the 5th one you're casting, you can exile all the ones from the discard pile plus the one you just cast, and you can get any dragon from your deck into play. So therefore, Dragon stars this deck.
I wanted to ask because I forgot yesterday. How many Dragon's Approaches do you run in there?
26.
Okay.
Could be wrong. Let me count real quick. I just 20. All right. So the Drav are Galazeth Prismari. He makes a treasure on A, and then he allows artifacts you control to tap 1 color of mana on instance or sorcery.
Oh, nice. That guy rocks.
Yeah, he changed my artifacts. Tap for Dragon's Approach. Usually I don't get him off Dragon's Approach. He's out, next is probably the dragon I get the most out of any of them. Red Dragon. Because I'm already dealing direct damage to my opponents, and this just does the same thing, but 1 more.
Okay.
Next, the second most dragon in my deck, Cavern Horde Dragon. This
Hey.
came out recently with Middle Earth. It is this spell costs X less for X. Greatest number of action controls. Not that matters because we're getting it for free.
Mm-hmm.
It has flying, trample, haste. So obviously, when it hits the buff of going for the attack, it's a 6, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get treasure tokens for each artifact that player controls. So obviously, you want to go after the person with the most artifacts.
Yeah.
Which is usually the person who's winning the game.
yeah. The red-blue player, usually someone.
Yeah. But then it gives you more mana to cast more Dragon's Approaches. That's a big thing about this deck. How can I continuously draw cards and cast Dragon's Approach?
And then you got the draw from your commander, kind of forcing.
How do I draw cards?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And one of the cards, Ancient Silver, if I can get it out. It is a 8 flying monstrous card that when it deals combat damage to a player, you roll a d to all that many cards. It's a ridiculous card. But I do have a card in the deck called Shadow Conjuring, and it says whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can pay 1 red. If you do, make a token copy of it.
Whoa.
That has haste. Exile it at the beginning of the end step.
Yeah, dude, I know this card.
If I have this out, Dragon's Approach into this. I have 1 red extra red mana, I get a haster and an 8/8 at that. Hopefully I'm going to draw because I'm going to who doesn't have the fly.
You're gonna double up your Silverwing Dragon, basically.
And then last, yeah. And then last we got the Copper Dragon, who is the same dragon because you treasure on the roll of me when he hit. Dead. Dragon's approach. As for the card draw in the deck, we got Tidings, which is a draw 4 for 5 mana card. We got Florian, who's freaking amazing.
You got him in the sick art too.
Yeah. So let's see here. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, so that's look at the top X cards, where X is the amount of life your opponents lost this turn. So if you cast the Dragon's Approach, each of your opponents just took 3 damage, which is also 3 loss of life.
Mm-hmm.
And then you may exile 1 card from among those cards and put the rest on the bottom in a random order, and then you may play the exiled card. So basically, 1 Dragon's Approach means I get to look at 9 cards from the top of my deck and take one of them and cast it.
With him. You're gonna cast Dragon's Approach, and then you're gonna get your Florian trigger, right?
Yeah. So that's sort of card draw, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Archmage and Mage is, mixed whenever you cast Sorcery Draw. Just, do the deck. We got the kid.
The boy. I was wondering what the deal is with this guy.
It's Sphinx.
Yeah, it's just the Sphinx.
1 card draw in your deck. Yeah, this is amazing. Whenever an opponent card, you draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4/5 flyer, or 4/6 flyer. And then my last card is Sun, which forces opponents to discard, and then I draw a card this way. Now, normally play 5-player. That's my normal Sunday hangout. And this card is actually 1 card better than your typical Siphon Mind.
Real quick,
So
what's
I'll
this
get to draw
affect do?
4 instead. Siphon Mind?
Yeah.
Each other player discards a card, and then you draw a card for each card discarded this way.
Oh, that's why.
So
you got
if
the
you have
5 pod.
4 instead of 3, it's a little bit better.
Okay.
We got 1 instant in the deck. It is the you put
Hate.
Cyclonic Earth.
Hate. Yo, I don't want to
And,
get too crazy.
everyone
I
plays.
asked for that card to be banned a long time ago. Whatever, though.
I don't think it's. I've where this is not one. Anyway, some of the other sorceries I got in the deck. Disrupt Decorum. Originally, this deck I had problems with having a lot of creatures on. Either would get by removal, or my creatures produced other creatures wouldn't come out, or whatnot. So this just goads everything and keeps you alive for a round.
Oh, yeah, I've had that card on played in a game before. It's really annoying.
Is spectacular. It does almost the same thing as Disrupt Decorum, except it puts a double strike token on every creature, and then forces them auto attack and are goaded.
Mean.
If you overloaded, of course. Next we got Mob Verdict. This is a secret council card, so everybody gets to vote. Each player secretly votes for another player, then those votes are revealed. For each vote an opponent received, Mob Verdict deals 2 damage to that player and each creature that player controls. For each vote you received, you draw a card.
Whoa.
So this is typically not card. which is why I didn't mention it in the card draw.
Real quick, you're
Take
breaking
rules
up.
for one.
You're just breaking up there real
If
quick.
there's a player ahead,
Oh, my bad. You're just breaking up there a bit, Hida.
yeah.
Can you repeat what that card does? Because I was like, what is this card? I need to know what it is. I get it's a council shit though. You gotta vote and do all this shit.
Yeah, so when you vote, everybody secretly votes for a player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure you're hearing me.
Yeah, yeah.
Then for each opponent who got a vote, they take 2 damage, and each of their creatures takes 2 damage for each vote.
Damn, it hits creature and
So it
opponent.
ends up, yeah, it ends up doing what I want, damage to an opponent, and it helps wipe a board. Or on the off chance that somebody's really nice and doesn't want to hurt anybody, I get to draw cards. Usually, I almost never get voted for that.
No, I bet. Because your commander's making everyone let you draw, I bet.
Yeah. And then we got the old prisoner. Another vote. So, prisoner's dilemma is hard to understand. Like you know, well, if you the old ski is. So we have 3 prisoners, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the warden in a prison, and you're trying to get them to snitch on each other. And for each one that snitches on another one, their sentence gets lighter.
Oh.
But if they don't snitch, serve out their sentence no matter. If they choose to snitch, their sentence goes down. But if they get snitched on, their sentence goes up.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what this card does is each opponent secretly chooses silence or snitch. Then the choices are revealed. If opponent chose silence, each chooses silence, prisoner's dilemma deals. If the opponent chose snitch, prisoner's dilemma deals 8 damage to them. And then otherwise, prisoner's dilemma deals 12 damage to each opponent who chose silence. So basically,
Whoa.
you have to hope that everybody's going to choose silence. If you break that code and somebody chooses snitch, somebody's taking a lot of damage. And even better, there's flashback on the card.
That's fucked up. Is that Doctor Who card you said?
No, I forget where it came from. It's a commander specific card.
Oh, probably Innistrad?
In no, it's much that.
Oh. Yo, real
What
quick.
was the set before
I was gonna say you keep going in and out. I think maybe we're gonna troubleshoot this live. If you change your Discord, one of the things like keep echo cancellation on, but turn off the crisp bullshit. I'm asking so much of the Chromebook. I apologize. But this is an advertisement for them now. We can do so much with it.
That's alright. I got a new thing.
No worries.
Alright. How's that sound now?
It sounds good. I just gotta turn you down a bit on my end. That's all. But it's all Gucci.
Okay. Let's go back to the thing.
So,
Alright.
where did we leave off with that? We left off with that insane fucking commander-only card, though.
Yeah, Prisoner's Dilemma.
Yeah, Prisoner's Dilemma was nuts.
It's a great card. I love it. I have often dealt that 12 damage to people with a doubler on the board and killed them. Oh, also, we haven't gone over monsters yet, but one of the cards. Where'd you go? There we go. I have 3 doublers in the deck. Obosh, who doubles odd-costed cards.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoner's Dilemma is an odd-costed card.
That's why I wanted to ask you. It looks like it was a 4 cost.
No, it's 5.
Do I need that card?
Yeah. Then we got Sulfu, who doubles non-combat damage. I know that's kind of hard to see because it's an oil slick, but
No, yeah. Badass print.
And then we got Fiendish Duo, which is a 5/5 first striker for 5. I'm sorry, 5/5 first strike for 6. Would deal damage to an opponent, it deals double that damage. So that doubles everything on the board that happens to opponents, not just my stuff.
It's
But
fucked
it only
up.
happens to them. Yeah. Where are we now? We are... Alright, so we already showed you Cormella. And
The original commander idea, yeah.
Yeah. We got Gutter Snipe, who deals damage to each opponent upon casting an instant or sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
We got Neheb,
Yeah.
Eternal, who he makes red mana on your second main phase equal to the amount of life each opponent has lost this turn. So again, like with Florian, 1 Dragon's Approach typically equals 9 red mana on your second main phase. So you can cast 3 more Dragon's Approaches on your second main phase.
Dude, I'm surprised you weren't doing any of this yesterday. I saw like both games we played. I think we played 2. Only 1 Dragon's Approach though.
Yeah. We got the ever hated
Yeah.
people for drawing cards because, hey, I want to win the game, not let you.
I don't really hate that card.
I don't either. I think it's a good card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little overpowered, the fact that it is flash. Maybe if you took the flash away, maybe if you took the first 1 damage when it enters the battlefield away, it would be alright, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things you could probably do to fix it a little bit, but I still don't think it's too bad. It just costs a lot of money. I got mine out of a pack, so. Alright, we got Sauron the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
He's incredible to deal with, because if you want to target him, you got to sacrifice a legendary artifact or creature.
You have to kill him immediately.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell, any spell, we amass 1 warts. Whenever my army hits somebody, the ring can tempt me. And whenever the ring tempts me, we can discard my hand, which could be 0. And if you do, you draw 4 cards. So if you're low on a grip and you don't mind getting rid of stuff, attack with your army, which is usually pretty big if he's been sitting out.
Oh, wow.
Next, we got the Exalted Flamers of Tzich. These guys are from the Warhammer set.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you get a Dragon's Approach back at the beginning of your turn to cast. And then whenever you do cast an instant or sorcery, these guys deal 1 damage to each opponent, similar to the Gutter Snake that I have.
Damn, so you want to get rid of those cards too. Every card you showed is like a kill on sight card, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, kind of how I build a lot of my decks. Just like hurt you if you don't deal with it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you don't deal with it, it's gonna just keep. It'll get worse in the later game. I like that.
Yeah. So now we got Judith, Carnage Connoisseur.
Yeah.
So she came out recently in the detective set, the clue set.
Yeah.
Murder at Carlisle. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, that spell can gain Death Touch and Lifelink. Now the Death Touch doesn't matter so much, but Lifelink is kind of nice when you cast the Dragon's Approach, because then you gain 9 life, typically.
Hey, we got Psychor checking in. Well up, Psychor. We got Hida here. Deck of the week. He's got a pretty good brew right now.
What I think is more important is if you cast an instant or sorcery, you create a 2/2 red imp creature token with when this creature dies, it deals 2 damage to each of your opponents.
Oh!
So, when you cast your your Dragon's Approach, you get an extra dude to block with to keep you alive. And when that dude blocks
Psychor, they
and
can check
dies,
in.
he continues to deal
We
more
got the
damage to your
Psychor
opponent.
checking in.
And now we've got the 2 cards that help me deal with creatures that are being a pain. They have similar effects. One is Satyr Fire Dancer.
Yeah.
The Fire Dancer says whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to an opponent, Satyr Fire Dancer deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. Again, if I haven't said it enough, Approach, since that's the focus of the deck, deals 3 damage to each opponent, which means one creature for each opponent is going to take 3 damage. That's going to wipe out usually at least 2 creatures from a board. If you can play a second one, now you're killing 6.
So they're doing the same thing though, basically.
Then we have Chandra's Incinerator, which does something. Yeah, they're basically doing the same thing. But
Yeah.
Chandra's Incinerator is a 6/6 trample, which can cost you 1 red mana because of the Dragon's Approach.
Oh, wow.
And then last we got Artifacts, typical mana.
Oh, boring. Get those. Soul Ring's gonna be banned. Get that out of here.
Never. Soulring's too good. Too good to be bad. But we got Locket of Yesterdays, which was one of the first cards I ever found for this deck. And it says spells you cast cost 1 less to play for each card with the same name in your graveyard. So, if you want to make your Dragon's Approaches cost 2 less and then be 1 mana.
Oh my God, that's because otherwise it doesn't make sense in Commander.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I used to have Pyromancer's Ascension in the deck. It does a similar thing where if you cast a card that's already graveyard, it starts copying your spell.
Check in.
But I had to take that out because I wanted more dragons.
The whole gang
And
checked
then
in. Vito, we're here. Take us away.
The last card in the deck that I want to talk about is the card that makes you instant win when you play it. Usually.
Okay.
And that is Thrumming Stone. It gives your spells Ripple 4. Ripple 4 does, whenever you cast a spell, you may reveal the top 4 cards of your library.
No.
Name the revealed cards without paying their mana costs and put the rest in the bottom of your library.
No. That's Dragon's Approach with Drumming Stone. Game over. Deck on the board.
Yeah. I have surprise won many a game with Thrumming Stone.
Holy shit.
It's good stuff.
You're going to regret doing this deck of the week with me now. I know your secrets.
Nah. Never. And then we got, land. Good stuff.
The huge.
The huge. We don't got to talk about what land are in the deck because, it's mostly just how do I fix my colors. And since I'm bent toward red, it's bent toward red.
I feel you. Hira, that's the deck.
That is the deck.
God bless you. Thank you for joining me through all the trials and tribulations of the technical difficulties and making you do everything. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support for real, for real.
I'll come back anytime.
Thank you, man. Guys, that was Hida Kenshiro, one of the many members of the Cream Team. You know him, you love him. He's also in the Pack Boys Discord. He just showed us his deck for Deck of the Week. And that is Deck of the Week segment. All right. Guys, thanks for being here. Plop Dumps, SJ, Psychor. Guys, thank you for checking in, letting me know that you're safe and in the warm breast of the stream. Everything is safe and good here now. You're safe here. Hida, feel free to stick around for the next segment and hang out. No pressure, but you're sticking around for these packs. That's for damn sure. Take a sip of my pop. Guys, show Hida some love. He was here with me through it all. Dude's a fucking legend. He's one of the OGs. And again, the Packboy Nation in the stream. Oh, Hida, if you want to stay on call, you can, but no worries. But Packboy Nation in the stream. Like the MTG, I'm all choked up. The MTG division of Pack Boys Nation has been extremely supportive to the point where I cry every day because it's just, they're so great, so beautiful, and their enthusiasm and support means too much. If they had anything like this, I would be there in a heartbeat. You know I'm there. So I just want to say, thanks everyone for playing Magic cards in the Discord and just organizing a good community of nice, chill, adult people. I think we could be a good example of this world and show that there's positivity and light. So, Derelict Attic and Widow's Walk. Again, guys, thank you for being in the warmth of the stream again. It's cold out there. You're in a derelict. Yeah. Sorry, that was a. Let me know what you guys think of that burp. That was a cherry Dr. Pepper. You're in a derelict alley. It's cold out. Or other times you're in a widow's walk because, let's face it, gentlemen, you've been there. Anyways, when you unlock this door, you draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. When a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1, gains death touch until end of turn. I wonder if Hida is correct in that Obosh is going to check for the total mana cost of this split card. Because if so, it's an odd cost. I'll look into it later, and we'll check it out a bit later. Because this would be good again in Kelsey. We got another room for room right now. Hey, what the fuck? Let's go! Hida, thank you for resubscribing for 3 months, man. Really appreciate the support again. I mean, you want me to keep saying it, I'll just keep saying it. Support. Love all around. One day, man, we're going to have a legendary meetup, and I'm just going to give you like an ultimate dap up, and the whole world's just going to explode. It's going to have to happen. Thank you for submitting your deck. Guys, Deck Tech is always going to be around. If you're a Magic boy, join up the Discord and let me know what your commander decks are. You could be featured on Deck of the Week, !Discord. Hey, no, that's cool. You don't have to be a sub here. I respect that. That's mad love, bro. You can choose anyone to subscribe to. but paying it forward to the stream means a lot. You're king around here, man. You and SJ are gonna have to contend for king, man. I'm scared. But yeah, Psychor, dead fucking ass. They did reprint split cards, but this time they did them as enchantments in their rooms. So a room is, you could play one of the costs first as an enchantment. So if I play for 3, I get all the abilities of this side right away. And then I could unlock the room for 7 later, or sorry, 6 later. Or I could play it for 6, get everything in this bracket, and then I could unlock it for 3 later. A room is, you may cast either half. That door unlocks on the battlefield as a sorcery. You may pay the mana cost of a locked door to unlock it. Yeah. Previously, we had some rooms that were kind of, in my opinion, where is it? I think it was a throwback, in my opinion, to The Shining, because this set is kind of a homage to all horror and just spooky things. I know Magic already has that with the Innistrad set, but this is a little bit different. The whole plane is set on a haunted house that ate the entire world, and the entire world is the inside of the haunted house. There is no outside. So we have the twins from The Shining here as reference, and I think this is the bar party lounge that Jack Torrance had his manic breakdown in with the alcoholism. So it's a good one. No art cards though, and we didn't even finish the pack. I'm already cracking another one. I'm getting so excited. So let's keep going. Found footage. So we got again, I feel like it's a Silent Hill kind of manhunt type callback here with the found footage tapes, maybe even Blair Witch Project type shit. You may look at face down creatures your opponent control any time, and you can sack found footage to surveil 2, then draw. It's pretty decent, 1 drop. Murder! 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 Hida has secured his spot as king of the ring of the stream, guys. I'm packing a bong right now. We're not finishing this pack, Hida. God bless you. You have earned proper whale status of Pack Boys Nation. As such, everyone, if you see Hida in chat, you have to automatically tag him and give him respect. He has a bit more, and I know SJ and Plops are mods, but at this point, he has a bit more status here, and I know it's not a competition. But just so you know, guys, can we all please tag Hida's name in chat, please? Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Can we please recognize Hida? The support, it just means too fucking much. We're getting straight into that PC, guys. We're gonna get into all the things that will. Yeah, I'm trying to. Thank you, Hida. We're gonna try and get into GTA RP is one of the goals, and then I have another goal of a funny way to have you guys play PS2 games with me without ROMs. So, Hida, you are a warrior among the Pack Boys Nation. Thank you for supporting the stream. This next bong rip is for you. You got VIP status, just so you know. My goal is you guys hear the bong rip percolate on the mic. Let me know. Hida, again, thank you so much. Dude, you went hard, Hida. Seriously, thank you, brother. I don't even know if there's a rare in that pack. Oh no, I'm just baked. Fear of falling. You guys ever have dreams like that? For me, it's not like a fear of falling. It's more of like I move slow in my dreams. Like I'm in mud. Or other times it's me taking off from the ground floating. Let me know. It's not like a fear, but let me know if you have that. Fear of falling attacks target creature defending a player controls, gets -2 and loses flying until next turn. And it's an enchantment creature, nightmare. It's pretty good. You heard it. You heard the percolate a little bit. We're gonna have to get that mic on that percolator just a bit. You get destroy target non-land permanent. It's okay card at instant speed for 4 with delirium, whatever. Attack in the box, guys. We were talking about this card off in MTG Packboy Nation. Attack in the box. Very aggro artifact card. It's a toy. When attack in the box attacks, you may have it get +4 until end of turn. If you do, sack it at the beginning of the next end step. So it's good sack activation. You could probably get rid of that if you had a Sundial to Infinite. And it's just doing funny things. And it's good body for defending too. Reluctant Role Model, nice, guys. So there's 2 variants. Google Reluctant Role Model, MTG. There's a variant where there's a monster in the back. So they did a lot of different types of variants and alts in MTG Duskmourn, where it's a lot of horror callbacks. This is a survivor. Survivors are the people who are in the horror haunted house, just trying to survive the various rooms. Got that bong hitting me. Inside of Duskmourn, and they're on their way to save Tamio's son Nashi. So he's a Reluctant Role Model is a 2-drop, 2/2 human survivor. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Reluctant Role Model is tapped, put a flying, lifelink, or +1 counter on it. When Reluctant Role Model or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on up to 1 target creature. This is kind of nuts. He's kind of like an Ozolith on a human body. The only thing you need to get him going, realistically, is tapping him. So that's where his survival comes in. It's kind of like Outlast, where if he's just on the board and after you tap him, you get the reward of untapping and getting even if you don't untap, basically on the second main phase, you get rewarded flying lifelink or a +1 counter. And then when he dies, it's like Ozolith. He kind of has stuff stored on him. You can move his counters, even if it's not the ones he makes for himself, you can move those onto your other creatures. I think a 2-drop card in white like this is really good. I don't know what you do for draft with this. If you got this in a draft, I feel like you're kind of screwed. But in Commander, I could see this being really funny. I'm going to try and do something with this. Whoa. Okay, first off, what the hell is an enchantment land? I didn't know we had enchantment lands in this set. Hexproof, enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color, and you can add 1 mana of the chosen color. Valgavoth's Lair. It is the one chamber whose location never changes. The rotten Rancor's heart of Duskmourn itself. Ooh. I didn't notice that's an enchantment, though. That's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Neglected Manor. In foil. Everyone says these lands are really good, but I don't really know. In foil's nice, though, right? This land plus this land, I think, are probably the best pulls. The Survivor was a good pull, too, but some good real estate right here. Double foil. Heat a double foil with the arc. Oh, fuck. Oh, my gut. 5-drop haste. When you attack, create a 1/1 red gremlin creature token. This is value right here. This is good value right here. Then we got this is crazy. This looks like yeah, Tyvar the Pummeler by Richard Luong. Follow Richard wherever he's posted this art, guys. Yeah, I figure it's the first enchantment land that's not. What about Urza's Saga? But I guess that kind of doesn't count because it's a saga. I like this. If we got this signed, we had a habit of pulling gold signatures. If we had this signed, this would be scary good. MTG does need more gremlins. Too bad. The gremlins are usually on Kaladesh too, so that means gremlins are on Kaladesh and Duskmourn. I would love gremlins. Must be like a callback to the movie Gremlins too, you know. But he's a clown. Come on, get that focus. There we go. See, he's just a little goofy, silly guy with some gremlins. Don't feed him after midnight, guys. Yeah, 100% Hida. MTG needs more fucking gremlins. I think they in Kaladesh they care about eating artifacts, so they're kind of nasty. All right, I was in the middle of opening this pack. They should never given us this much power, guys. Scan this on the YouTube end. See, now that we're kind of settled in. Hida, I'm gonna let you know how the deck of the week segment came out. I think we're gonna cut it and it's gonna be good. I think all the difficulties we've had on this stream between the two VODs and everything, I think I have editing magic skills that you guys are gonna be kind of surprised and shocked about. But as always, feel free to keep submitting decks. We'll have you as a guest on deck of the week whenever. Moving forward. Acrobatic cheerleader. That's me. Beginning of your second main. This is the cheerleader who dies, guys. See, it's the horror trope. I used to cheat death every day in practice. This is nothing. Ticket booth and Tunnel of Hate. When you unlock this door, manifest dread. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike until end of turn. This is nice. And again, I need to know if the room cards, what Obosh sees for them. Is he counting all of their mana costs together? Or is he only worrying about whatever room that you're gonna declare? Let me know in the comments, guys. No need to search and do the work for me. I'll figure it out. Additional cost to cast this spell, sack a creature, enchantment, exile target creature. I like this because I have a deck that is based around stealing your creatures, attacking with them, getting treasures from their attack, and then I'll sack them with a card like this. It's cheap. And it gives me a little bit extra value to spot remove. Spine Seeker Centipede. We got a human centipede reference, I think. When it enters, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Gets +1, has vigilance when you have delirium. I like that. I like the spirits in this. They have like a little VHS effect. Boom, Clockwork Percussionist, the monkey toy everyone was talking about in this set. I think he's a pretty good one-drop. When he dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the next turn. Just one of those things where he's kind of like, there's a card from New Capenna, kind of something similar when it dies. Again, cards we're seeing, so hopefully we get into something good. Another Fear Burning Live, good to have. Savior of the Small. Dissection Tools. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. We get the best pulls on fucking stream. A foil Marina Vendrill. Are you fucking kidding me? I was about to say we got a double foil, or we got a double rare, because we already pulled this. I thought that was the end of the pack, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? But nope. Treasure token. Oh my god. We get the best pulls on stream, guys. I thought we were gonna get shit. So when she enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library. Put all enchantment cards from among them on the battlefield, or from among them into your hand. The rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Make it tap. Lock or unlock a door of target room you control. Activate only as a sorcery. So she's a locked rooms commander, basically in Wooburg and in foil. I thought we were gonna have a kind of a bomb, because we pulled a good enchantment land, but we had a double rare situation. It's usually a bad sign, but boom. Foil Marina Vendril is probably the best pull of the night. All right, guys, we're gonna move on into the next segment. MTG Game State. Let me get everything set up for that. And we're gonna switch it on over. 3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, guys? MTG Game State. We have kind of a big one. We're gonna be talking about the commander bannings, all catching up on that. I'm gonna give you the best summary I can. And I just have some pretty low-key market hits that maybe you're not talking about today. So let's get into it. I mean, there's really just not much else to say. We just gotta get into it. All right, what's up, guys? For real, like, this commander banning stuff is pretty crazy, out of nowhere. The rules committee, and we're gonna catch you all up. The rules committee just straight up banned Dockside Extortionist, Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt, and Nadu Winged Wisdom. Now, the commander rules committee is in charge of, these are just volunteered people. These are just regular Joe Schmo people. They are people who are obviously, yes, voices and faces of Magic in some form on like a creator level or in the scene of card organizing. But other than that, they're just volunteered people. Commander is not owned by Wizards of the Coast. It's a fan-made format, so of course its own rules committee is going to be organized of fan-based organizers as well. They had made the decision to ban, again, Dockside Extortionist, which I didn't like, so go ahead and ban it. Jeweled Lotus, which is kind of weird because it was made for the format Commander only. Mana Crypt, which is weird because, again, it has history of being printed only as a promo in a book in the 90s. They gave sick reprints to it pretty recently. Double Masters and Mystery Boosters, as well as Journey into Ixalan. The Return to Ixalan basically set. So it's kind of weird banning this card in Commander when it already was good mana ramp, has history, and is kind of a premium card. Nadu just needed to go. We already knew that. If you followed my Pro Tour coverage on stream, you saw that this card got pretty out of hand. Just needed to go in all formats. So nothing too crazy there. So this happened, and this shocked the whole world, because then everyone's like, well, what about Soul Ring? That implies that we have to ban fast mana, because the casual format of Commander realistically turned into a more faster turn 4, turn 5 ending game wins, turn 1, turn 2 even ending game wins, even if it's not in a competitive EDH format, which is kind of what happened, where the competitive scene merged into the basically tabletop kitchen table scene, and just kind of different minds melded, and a lot of cards that were broken and not really play tested, in my opinion, it just got injected outside of Mana Crypt, just got injected into the format that we just should have handled better. Now, that being said, the rules committee ended up, everyone basically left all their posts. There's a lot of people who were not really happy about the bannings, and I guess we have recent news from my article source. It'll be on YouTube in the description, but we won't talk about it right here on visuals. But basically on MTG Rocks, I saw that the rules committee was even told by Wizards not to move forward with these bannings. So there's some members of the rules committee who were split and said that we don't, and I know I'm saying RC a lot, but the RC and another group of volunteers who were kind of like a subcommittee under the RC all said we don't want any of this bannings, but people went through with it anyways. They still took their votes and just did what they had to do. A lot of bad stuff happened from that, so because of that, past week has been tumultuous for Commander. This is off Wizards of the Coast website, Magic the Gathering, September 30th, 2024. Today is October 4th. So this past week has been tumultuous for Commander fans, members of the Commander Rules Committee, and Magic community as a whole along the way. We've seen players and fans share a diverse range of passion and opinions, far too many of which were harmful or malicious. It is true. Sometimes we get toxic in the fandom. Unfortunately, there's some death threats against some people in the Rules Committee. I don't really like that. I don't condone that. I think toxic behavior is kind of, negative behavior in general is not what we want to display in any fandom. Even if we go through emotions and have how we feel, a lot of the time it's mostly people reacting from other things in their life and channeling it. So it's just something people need to behave better and give better examples on how to be community. So anyways, I'm not gonna get too hard into that. Basically, that's just what this article is summing up, because that's basically saying, today in partnership with members of the existing Rules Committee, we're announcing that the Rules Committee is giving management of the Commander format to the game design team of Wizards of the Coast. That's basically what's going on here. So, Rules Committee is now the game design of the cards. The fans are kind of mistrusting of this right now because they felt Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro are kind of the people who put us in this mess with the bannings and getting rid of money cards and stuff and giving us cards that are broken and pushed and not tested, wallet fatigue and all that. I think still, again, and I know we're the punk rock format where we need to run it ourselves. I think having the game design team, specifically the members who are a part of the game design team, like Gavin Verhey, are good people, trusted people in the community, whether they're employees of Wizards or not. They're just people who listen and have vocal ability to communicate to everybody and have professional organizing in some way, even on a clerical level. I don't know. I do give the Rules Committee shit, or the game design team, a bit of shit in that I know that we've been told that cards weren't really play tested as much as when they got injected into the formats that they are in once they got printed. But it's no one's fault. It's just the way business and money and cards work. It is what it is. We can move on, and that's what we're doing. And we're having a next step forward, and I think this will be good because this will combine a lot of the digital scene too for what Wizards of the Coast and Magic is trying to do. They communicate a lot on their Twitch TV and YouTube side on the lives. And I think these people who are usually doing that on the regular, when I see them, they're also going to be in charge of the rules of Commander. I think that's good, okay? Whatever. While this is still very early, we do want to share one thing. We've just started working on, with the Rules Committee, a more objective approach to the deck power level and additional guidance and shared language for players to find games that match the type of game they're trying to play. So basically, the boys come up with a new design. Gavin Verhey right here. I believe Aaron Forsyth is also on the design team. And Blake Rasmussen might also be on the design team as well. But these are usually the faces I see when they're doing announcements on the weekly MTG, Twitch, and YouTube. But generally, and we'll have a clashing of voices and sounds here. These guys here, we're basically just talking about state of what Gavin wants to do, what his expectations on handling the format are, and what the design team will do moving forward. And by MagicCon in this month of October in Las Vegas, they want to announce how they're going to handle more of the tiered bracket system of classing cards in Commander on a scale of 1 to 4. 4 being the lowest tier, 1 being the highest tier, and that's kind of cards that 4 tier, even though it's low, those are cards that could slot in any deck maybe, where 1 tier is cards that really are niche and need to be put in higher power specific builds with archetypes. I think Commander is finding its balance between the levels of balance that we use power levels on, and Gavin is kind of honing in on how to at least put a bracket on that. Similar to, and I know this is the Magic show, but similar to Marvel Snap, I think, with the pools and the tiers of each card. So those are the boys just talking about it. Now, another thing, if you go to the command zone, all these videos, if you want to watch the full, will be in the link in the description. I just want to briefly touch on them because these are some of the players and the people involved. These Josh Lee Kwai was part of the rules committee. He felt blindsided by the bannings. He wasn't told about any of this. He wasn't even told even when we as a community have asked for these bannings, or at least letting us know ahead of time of a red flag of anything ahead of time. These guys would be able to communicate it to us, but he felt a little bit slighted, so he left the rules committee, and that's also basically why the RC ended up kind of breaking down. People were getting uncomfortable with how the leadership was being handled and how the community was handling the leadership. So I think this is just a natural thing. It's a little bit dramatic because we get dramatic in the Magic community, but this is a natural, good thing, okay? I'm gonna have all the videos in the description, so if you really wanna get into the drama and the tea, it'll all be there. I just wanna give as best of a quick smoke pack summary for you, because it is the MTG Game State show, and Commander is our usual format that we run here on the show. Now, let's get into the good shit, damn it. We're here for the things you want to know about, and that is the market wash. That's right, plop dumps. I'm losing all my buttons here. So, I want to get on first card of the stream of the show. This is all purely done off my research today. Hissing Miasma. This is a 3-drop enchantment in black, and I think this is going to be really good. I think it's not used in the 60-card formats. Legal and Legacy, Modern, Vintage, and Commander. 1 and 2 black enchantment. When a creature attacks you, its controller loses a life. Already, this is good. You could stack this. It's 3, so it's going to work with, pardon me, it's going to work with Obosh. It's got a wolf on it. Really cheap average listing I'm seeing for $1.30. Market's buying at $3.36. And the market's trying to buy high. People are buying low. So it seems like people are buying on the high side right away and leaving the low cost cards right there. Very interesting. And it's from Guild Pack, which is kind of an older set. It's not reprinted. I don't really know when it could be reprinted. It'd be weird if it was. But I think a pip for opponents attacking you is a nice, annoying card, and you could double that up somehow very easily. Cheap card. Want to put that on the radar for you. Now, moving on, card number 2. Sunscour. Again, card on the radar. This isn't being used in Death and Taxes in the 60-card Modern format. It's alternative casting cost. It's a 5. It's a 6/7 cost, 5 and 2 white. It's sorcery speed. You may exile 2 white cards from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Again, we love seeing alternative casting costs. Destroy all creatures. I think it's from Cold Snap, so it demands kind of a high price when we get into it. I think this is just an old card that can still be used as a board wipe in white for Modern, and especially in the Death and Taxes archetype that might need something like that. That's not necessarily wanting you to pay mana. We love alternative casting costs, and white usually has some funky ones. Now, on my finance, I'm seeing this average listed on TCG Player at $6.33. Even now, I'm seeing it's been lowered, $5.62, but the market's buying at $2.43. So people are trying to get this card ASAP. We could round it up to $3 on Card Kingdom. It's from Cold Snap. It's an old Magic card set. Alternative casting costs, and you can destroy it. That's all I got for you, okay? Now, moving on to card number 3, Penance. It's 3-drop enchantment, and I've seen the MTG Pack Boys division use this card. It's from Exodus. It's an old set card. Put a card from your hand on top of your library. The next time a black or red source of your choice would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage. I think it's going to be good in EDH. I've seen it used against me before. It has a place. It prevents damage, and it targets black and red sources, which is always real nice. Gets to bully them. Charity, thank you for the follow. Average listing, $9.95. Market's buying at $7.57. Let's see if anything's changed here on the finance side. Nothing really. Average listing is going down to at least $9 even. Market's buying at $6. Let's round up. It's just an old Exodus card that targets red and black. I think it's just interesting. And it's an enchantment in white. There's a lot of good cards that care about enchantments right now, so you can use this as a good tech piece. For show. All right, now, moving on. honorable mention, and this, guys, I'm sounding the alarm on this because I was typing sounding the alarm. The card is Reduce to Dreams. Now, I was talking to Hida about this on the pre-show before we went live. This was a funny card I wanted to highlight for you guys. It's a 5-drop sorcery, 3 and 2 blue. Return all artifacts and enchantments to their owner's hands. It's not being used in anything. Average listing is 67 cents. Market's buying at 62 cents. It's from Kamigawa, the original block. Betrayers of Kamigawa, bulk rare and sorcery speed. But it's doing what you need it to do. Get rid of those artifacts and enchantments, even if they're your own, but it hits your opponents where it hurts. I think this card is going to be good in Commander. I think it's a good spec card. I'm sounding the alarm on it. And that's really it. It's for our Market Watch and just MTG Game State in general. I don't really like to talk about things where it gets dramatic and emotional in the MTG community. We try to highlight more about market finance and then just kind of gameplay and cards being used. But it's kind of come to a point in Commander's life cycle where something needs to happen where it can work in a healthy relationship more with the official people who print the cards too, while still being the punk fan organized format. I think we just need Dad to come in and organize a bit of the mess that we have. We'll have more information from this new rules committee with Gavin and everyone of the design team come around Magic Con, if not a bit after, about again the tier system and what the rulings and bannings moving forward will be. Maybe even some reversals. So stick around, guys. Stick around for later in October for that. We'll, of course, be catching up with that. That is MTG Game State, guys. Follow around in the YouTube for all the videos we've shared here today and the articles if you want to really get into it. Appreciate your support. Snowpack signing out. All right, end segment. Whew. That was crazy, guys. That was crazy. All right, guys, I'd really like to thank everyone for helping me out on this MTG side of the show. We're going to be moving into the gaming portion of the next hour of the show. I'm just going to take a quick be right back. We're going to use the washroom, get water, get our minds right, find clarity. Hope you all are well. I'll make the PlayStation kicked up. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Switch on over to PS1. I'm in the squeaky chair. All right, let's get it on. Now, we're still kind of fucking around in this game, just kind of finding our feet, trying to get towards the end game here. We're gonna see what happens though. All right, cool. It's gonna be a good night. Getting the guide up. Popo's Heights above Moguda's room, where you can fight grand dragons in the plains. We use level 5 death, that's crazy. I think we might also have to level up a bit so we can get into using the Elons too, which is kind of crazy. So I'm just in Trino right now at the card stand, kind of fucking around. We could also go level up a bit. And we can go hit up some shops. We're kind of beat on Ultimate Weapon. We haven't been doing anything like too like too crazy with like synthesizing shit or anything like that. But we could go to the auction house, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to really afford anything. I just like playing the card game, even though I got my ass handed to me in the fucking card game. Hey, can I not go in here? Guys, thank you everyone for checking in too. That was really funny. Don't feel like you interrupted me at all when you did that. I encourage it. If anything, we need to show that we have community here on the Smoke Packs cast. So that was really funny. Yo, I want We can't be gambling away the funds. I gotta get the fuck out of here. The fuck is this? I can fight that thing? I'm beating the shit out of that thing. Ja, get in there. Come on. I'm floating, bitch. Let's go. Come on, John, don't. Oh shit, this guy's beating the shit out of me. You might have to heal. What the hell's this? No, no! Am I alive? Fuck. Damn, so we are not Star Wars. We are not Star Wars, holy fuck. Please. Get some medical attention on this guy. Oh my god. Just checking my abilities here. Alright, well, we're not gonna... I'm not fighting that thing. That fucked my whole life up, fam. I just wanted to play this stupid card game here, smoke a bong, and kind of like... hang. I didn't know that was gonna get that crazy there. I lost last time we played this too, but whatever. Marlboro Master Joe, I'm kind of hunting for you right now. Worker number 9, you're also kind of on my list too. I'm not gonna lie to you, kind of on the shit list. But it is what it is, I digress. Let's try Bomb Master Shannon. Now, the point of this game is there's cards. They have those little yellow arrows on the corners. If I match those arrows up to an opponent's card with arrows, we fight. If my arrows match the side of their card where there isn't an arrow, as you see on this card, and you'll see on other cards, I take that card immediately. So it's all about placing the cards strategically at points where there's no arrows and where there is arrows on your enemy's cards. As we keep playing, you'll see me do this a bit, and then we'll move on to like trying to get into the end game here. But I'm just kind of fucking around because I like this. I really like this game. I spent a lot of time playing in this. I know I'm not like your usual streamer where I'm just gonna finish the game right away. We kind of just, it's an unfinished save file show here. Just tune in. I'm gonna rip a bong, so just 1 second. double tap that. Now let's get to deck building. And again, guys, I'm gonna cry all the time. Thank you for the support and all the hangouts and friendship and just community vibes. We're gonna pay it forward at the end of the stream, so stick around. Let's keep an audience here so we can raid into some stream friends, help build up their credentials and Twitch and stuff. So I really appreciate that. We'll keep the party going. If there's anyone you want me to raid, let me know. Obviously, my VIPs and my mods, you have priority. But I know we have a big Stream Cream army out there. Shout out to the Cream team. You know who you are. And shout out to Creamy, the character himself, created by Collaborative Time. It's design time. We're gonna keep paying it forward. I'm gonna go all the fucking way here. I think this is the team. I hate going first in this game. I don't know. I get nervous. I think it's my best option, playing up top. Arrogant Falcon, let's go. Oh, motherfucker. Shit. We lost. Fuck. I always lose in this game. I think what's gonna help is having... oh, we lost Garuda. Same of each card at a high power. Like having like a balanced... I hate going first so bad. Early clash off is crazy. What? What? Am I bad at this game, guys? Is there something I'm doing wrong here? I'm gonna fucking throw out the flan on this motherfucker. I don't know if I want to waste that guy. He's really good. All right, deploying flan. Shit. Shit, how is he always doing this to me? What's your secret, old man? Going all in on Skellies. Thing is, we can't clash with this motherfucker. You just can't clash with him. My flan? Fuck you. We won! Yatta! Give me my fucking flan back, you motherfucker. Give me my fucking flan back. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Alright, you gotta lose a little to win a little. I like the skeleton. Grumbling under my breath. Just gonna go do this, really? Damn it. We're going toe to toe on that. What am I, 6 and 4? 4 and 1 or whatever? Lost Skelly? Shit. I hate to see that. Yeah, I'm 4 and 1 right now. Damn, playing in the corner is dirty. Fuck. We lost sand goal. All right, let's do this. My best cards. Thank fucking God. Try it. That's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought. I don't even want his angle back. Give me this shit. We got the frog now. I'm not losing the frog. I am not losing the fucking frog. Give you him and then watch. Nice, he fell for it. That's how you do it. We gotta fill this so he doesn't take it. We gotta do this. I win. Oh man, I'm too good at this game, guys. Too good at this fucking game, let me tell you. Nice. When I go last, that's when I win, man. Fuck. That got scary. That got sweaty. This playing field sucks. Fell for it. Fuck! Don't take the frog. No! Naming Wang! Naming Wang! We're coming back for you! We're coming back for you! Naming! Naming! No! No! That's fucked up. It's just devious. Fucking devious. Take the fucking frog, boom. Waste your combo. Fuck you. We gotta play a rematch. We gotta play a rematch, guys. I'm getting sweaty. I'm getting sweaty. Take the frog. Motherfuck my life. We don't know when to walk away. What am I doing wrong? We kind of want to clash arrows, so that's what I'm trying to set up to, so I can get to the combos. Damn, I don't line up. 1, 2, 3. I gotta go here so he doesn't do anything, fuck boy. Alright. All my cards back, please. That's crazy. The map is with me. The map is with me. Fucking thank God, dude. Give me my fucking cards back. Let's go, I'm sending out the Mudmen. Draw. Dude, the TCG game, sim, yeah, I've watched people play it. Me and my boy, Yoda Master 420. Shout out Yoda Master 420. He, I got it. He, turned me on to it. We're trying to do like a thing where we get into a stream together vibe, you know what I'm saying? And, do dual shops. We have a Pack Boys Nation store. Pack Boys TCG is what it's called. He's running it so far, but yeah, it's on my radar. I'm definitely looking to get that game. There's a couple of TCG related games that have come out. Oh, and there's a game Stilldo was playing. My boy Stilldo, shout out Stilldo. He was playing this game. I think it was called Scry or something. I forget. It's on my list. It's in my notes. I actually know it, but I just gotta play it. It just looked like a fun TCG kind of thing, and then also Balatro, of course, I wanted to get into as well on the stream. So we got some background things going on here, guys. If you follow the Twitch side of things, we classically ignored our streaming schedule that I had set up. I just felt like, I need to take some time away, even though I set myself up. Hate to promise too much, but you guys know we be chilling. Got some plots set up for next month as well. But definitely, I wanted my buddies, even my IRL friends, they were trying to get me tuned into TCG Shop Simulator. The simulator games I feel like only can go for so long though. The TCG one seems like it's the best one because there's kind of a game based around it. And I already have friends who are kind of going to drive the interest a bit more with me, and streamer homies where we could make like fun entertainment of it. I just, motherfucker. Oh no, okay. I just, kind of wonder the longevity of it. But I have friends who are, they don't stream like the way I do, or they have different things, that, like hobbies and multiple stream types of things they do, like multiple genres that they're into. So I think it's just good for me to network with them, and if we could do multiplayer things with them, that's the best thing. That's kind of also the benefit of trying to do the PC build and everything. Being able to then connect with more streamer homies I know and play multiplayer games with them and stuff. It seems like it's kind of what this whole internet Twitch community is about sometimes, you know. I came in it just trying to force everyone to play Magic cards, okay? And be the angry video game nerd, low key. Sometimes you gotta be a streamer too. I'm fighting this guy. Damn, what am I gonna do? We gotta fight one of these guys. What do we think? Nice combo, I win. Damn, we went to war with this guy. I wanted my card back though. Can I get my rare card back, please, sir? play the Mudmen. Here we go. But anyways, just real quick, I want to see what that game was called. I was talking about it with some of my Packboy coordinators. Inscription. And I saw Stildy was playing that game. He showed me it originally when I first met him. Inscription. But Inscription, Balatro, TCG Shop Simulator are 1,000,000% on smoke packs 3 hours. Don't worry. Marvel Snap 2, I have a big thing going on with that. I just need to get time streaming with it. There's some big season, big cards, big community vibes from it that Old Smoke Packs wants to get on stream and chill and vibe with. I've been keeping up appearances with some of my streamer homies in their Marvel Snap streams, but as far as like the video content and stuff, I've been recalibrating and thinking, what are we gonna do as far as that? What I want to show on the cut segments and shit like that for a video. So always thinking, always scheming, never sleeping here. Crazy. Put me in a situation there, boss, but I won. Can I get my rare card back though, please? You kind of stole my fucking rare cards. Damn. I'm on the play. Don't feel it my back. Okay. Combo. Shit. We got a combo. Hey, I win though, I win. Damn, can I get my cards back though, please, sir? Fuck this guy. That's crazy, we lost my rare card, but whatever. I don't want any of your shit fucking cards. I want my cards back. The ones I had. The ones I won. The ones that I played for fair and square. Just see real quick what Bomb Master Shannon has and then get the fuck out of this game and keep playing the rest of Final Fantasy IX Discord. Sneaky bastard. Oh well. We won't get our rare cards back, but it is what it is there. At least I know I'm still good at this game, even without them. So I'm just reading. We're going to be going to the late game here. This late in the game, it's very difficult to give specific recommendations. Most characters should have most of their abilities and good equipment, so a lot depends on your preferred strategy. At this point, I generally just use whoever. Okay. We have EV. Equip your characters with wind protection and water resistance. I'm gonna look at my items and see what we can do here. Let's get into hats. So wind and water. Let's equip him with. What does my hat give me? Come on, stop clicking around here. Thunder. No, we need. Raises when elemental attack. Not what we want. Thunder's reduced. No. Elemental reduced. That's what we want. Wind damage. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Moving forward. It's not gonna do anything for me. Okay. We need water and wind protection. Whatever though. I'm gonna go obviously to a store to get things. But let's go to a Moog. Just save real quick. And we'll get into some end game things. Damn, there's some items with high sell value we should probably go cop. We gotta go Bermikia. So let's go do that. Just double tap the save because I wasn't paying attention. Also, Psychor, if you're here, I got games I gotta recommend to you guys. I'll post in my Discord, and I'll probably DM people too about a lot of Steam games and stuff we've covered from co-streaming. Just been lazy and haven't gotten the full list compiled up. It's there in a document. I just need to do a little final editing on it and distribute it out to all my friends. I think these are things that are going to be good on your radar to know coming out in the next year or so for gaming and if you need to make content and stuff. I know you do your thing, Psychor, and review games and stuff, so you're already on the pulse. Come on now. But just want to spread the web. And it's crazy reflecting back this whole year so far of co-streaming and video gaming events, what we've seen. It's been pretty wild. We've achieved quite a lot here. How do I get out of here? Makes me feel happier. No. Circles to get out, that's good to know. But don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. There we fucking go. This is what I wanted. There's something happening at a different location though. I just saw we passed up. No. I just gotta type in something. Final Fantasy IX cotton robe trick. What is a cotton robe trip? 1 steepled hat plus 1 wrist equals 1 cotton robe. Sells for a profit of 600 gil. Whoa. So let's go get some steepled hats at Bermikia. We gotta go to Dolly, yeah. Guys, we're about to make some money. We're about to hit this opportunity here. Excuse me, hello, where are you? We gotta go to Atlas Mog Shop right now. This place looks like shit. Ooh, look like I can level up off. Oh, never mind, you a one-shot motherfucker. Okay. It's like I'm Elden Ring. Damn, we're gonna get deep in the weeds here if I can't find this and there's monsters. Whatever. Whatever. We're gonna waste a lot of time trying to do this for money, but at least we get some grinding out. Like, I guess we kind of need to do that. We're gonna get to a store, maybe we could find some protective items. So yeah, one-shot everyone though. Don't you do that. Oh shit, we just healed that bitch. Hey Pablo with the check-in, what? What up fam, what are you doing checking in up here, dude? You should be on vacation. I'm not a doctor or anything, but doesn't this remind you, this doesn't remind me of Magic the Gathering. Oh fuck, thank you Pablo. Let me, thank you doctor, let me switch over to it. We were doing Final Fantasy earlier. We had Packboy Nation. Thank you, Pablo. Appreciate you. How's the UP? Have you been there before? Is this your first time? Let me know. I love that fucking place so much. I've been there. Oh, do you want to Okay. Okay, boss. Say less. How are you, Pablo? How's the fam? How's everyone on faring? That was sick as fuck, dude. You're streaming? Dude, guys, if you don't follow him, shout out my boy Pablo Diablo. He's a real good guy, good community member here on Twitch. He streams, he hangs out, he's just a chill man. Toke up for you. I got you. Got you, Holmes. Dude, he was on a boat streaming, and I couldn't even believe you were able. I think you're using the Twitch mobile app. I did it the other day too, and I was surprised I could do it. But you're doing it in the UP, bro. You went up me. You're like, you know what? Where's the one place Smoke Packs can't really go to that I can? Where their cell device might be bad. Out on Drummond Island, though, nice. I've gone over the Mackinac Bridge, which is over Mackinac Island. That thing's scary. All right, we packed up the boat, Pablo. I like how there's like woods, it's like woods and beach meet each other. You went over the bridge to get there. Isn't that sick a bridge? You have to stay on one side. It's kind of scary, right? Then you took a ferry to get to the island. Nice. What brought you all the way over there? I mean, camping, obviously, right? Yeah, dude. Everything there's you're in nighttime right now. Look at the sky, dude. It's probably insane. When my band, when we toured up there, we were driving back down, get to Illinois pretty much in the same day and a half during daylight savings. So we drove from the UP down through Green Bay, down to Illinois. And we stopped in the UP on the highway at night to look at the stars real quick. Just real quick, get ourselves woken up. It's pretty intense, dude. It looks like space. It's kind of scary. Niece is getting married out there. Congrats. Fam's good. Awesome, yeah. I'm happy for everyone. Congrats to your niece. What a more beautiful place to get married up there with the family than the UP of Michigan. Right there in the border of Canada. Damn, we're just running into monsters now. Gonna hit the bowl one more time, Pablo. We're just one-shot motherfuckers. I'm Elden Ring right now. We had a good magic portion of the show. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing though. My stream crashed, but not too worried about it, not too beat up about it. When you take a break from streaming, you kind of lose your magic. You gotta get it back, you know, you gotta absorb it. Gummy and solidarity, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, hell fucking yeah, dude. Be safe. There's bears and shit out there, but you'll be in humanity. I think you'll be okay. Fuck yeah, brother. Dude, you guys were jamming out too with the tunes on the boat. That was fucking sick. I felt like I was hanging out with you guys. Tucked away safe. Good, good. Thank you for checking in, making sure you're safe too. Alright, so we're wasting our time trying to make money. We should just leave and get into endgame and just see if we could just duke it out right away. But we kind of have been leveling up, so I'm not like too mad. Just I thought I'd get to the Mog shop. The Moogle store. That was not the case. Hell. Oh, this thing's making weird noise. Kill him. Oh shit, I give things life though. Fuck, why did I attack with my mage? Alright, good. Excellent. But yeah, man, in 2016, my band, we did a whole big tour. I've talked about it multiple times on the show, but I don't really know if I told you about it, Pablo. We went, when the Cubs won the World Series, I was in Ohio when we beat Ohio, which was pretty cool. I was in Columbus. My band, we went from Ann Arbor, Michigan, all the way up to the UP to play at a record store up there, Get You Gummy Records. Met some cool dudes. They sparked me up on some good weed, and we just had some mutual conversations of experiences in our lives and stuff, which was pretty cool, even though it's an older dude. Kind of just knew about some stuff I knew about, and it was really cool. Just meeting people. We played in his record store, my band, Let the Animals Kill Us, !LE. Now defunct band. Yeah, man, I wish I could do it all over again, realistically. It was one of the best times of my life. I think I was about like 24, 25. We just rode a minivan we did a show in Illinois, a show in Indiana, a show in Ohio, a show in Pennsylvania, a second show in Ohio, a show in Ann Arbor, a show in UP, and then a show back in Illinois. It's pretty intense. Around this time, actually, too, around Halloween time, too, this time, back in 2016, which is actually pretty crazy to talk about right now. So this month, I mean, but, you know, month of October. So it's apt to reminisce about it. And my friend, he just recently went to Pittsburgh. We played in a town called Oil City when I went to Pennsylvania. It's a very small town outside of Pittsburgh. We visited downtown Pittsburgh on the other side of the river in Allegheny. And my friend recently was there, so he kind of got to see things I've seen before that I thought was really cool. Yeah, dude, Let the Animals Kill Us was mad legit, dude. We were house show, bars, we did it all, dude. We were pretty well known. We had a good scene. We had a couple of houses in suburbs of Illinois that we'd play shows between every other weekend. Did a lot of local, not touring, but, you know, setting up. I had set us up shows for a while, for a good year. There's a while where every month, Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and a Saturday, or a Friday and a Sunday, pick the combination. Two times a week, we'd have a show. This is before touring, too. But I'd say when we did the tour, the long trip, that really locked us in, I feel. So you're just playing every day more and more. The more you play, the more you're just going to level up in music. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of an old retired samurai now, Pablo. They didn't take my sword away or anything. It's just, you're in a two-piece band. It's a toxic marriage. Yeah, the muscle memory really builds up. It's pretty intense. But pressure on performing really got to, just working with me as well, got to my other half. So we're just on a break hiatus till I figure out how to deal with myself in my life, you know? It's a little honesty here, but Let the Animals Kill Us is a very serious band, and it's something that I worked on together with my best friend since high school. Couldn't move on without it. Couldn't move on without it. Well, exclamation point LT will take you to everything we've done. Thank you, Pablo. Appreciate that. Try to keep my heart on my sleeve as much as I can when I can. All right, we're gonna go attempt to smash this in the face. Let's go. That's the band with me and my best friend David, we did since high school. I'm 30 years old. So Let the Animals Kill Us is a bass and drum band. We originally had a guitarist, but our guitarist left. We had two guitarists, but they left to go do other things. One did sports, one moved to Georgia. So we were inspired by Death from Above 1979 and, you know, like the Strokes, indie bands, rock bands, Devil Wears Prada, death metal, deathcore bands. So we just did a bass drum thing, distortion, heavy distortion. Kind of sounded how this looks. So yeah, I don't know. I'd say we were pretty legit. We had a good rapport with bands in Chicago that are still going on to this day. Co-founder of the stream, exclamation point BC, will take it his band, comprised of also, I'd say, Chicago scene legends here. See, Chicago music is weird in the bar scene and the DIY house show scene when I was doing it. I feel like the DIY house show scene is kind of almost irrelevant now. Might only exist to younger 22, 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds who go to colleges here in the city and might have rich dads paying for their little apartment where they're playing the shows, which is okay. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, we're really cliquey. My friends from Grand Rapids, they said when they played here, it felt like they were a zoo and people were just standing watching. The Chicago house show DIY local scene is interested but very we stay against the wall and stare, I guess, you know, in the indie north side white people scene, I'd say, for better or lack of a term, even though it's not that, but, you know, just how Chicago is. If you live here, you get what I'm talking about. 'Cause the punk scenes and the metal scenes are way different. I'd say they're way more inclusive, too, where north side scene's more, it's people of all types, but it's just like college kids, younger people, and like really cliquey. Everyone is in the band, is also in the house type shit. So it was really hard finding shows and impressing people early on with that. Where we really shined was out in the suburbs of Illinois, in Chicago. Yeah, if you already know, north side, south side, just different vibes here, even west side. So, and even the sound, again, we're a hardcore bass drum band sounding really loud, so we're just playing in apartments different aspects. I don't know. Just early on though, I felt really like, I want to prove these people all wrong. There's something that we have to show them, fuck them. And I felt like we had achieved that. And not the big dick here, it's just our performance, our attitude, our gusto, our live set spoke for itself, and our energy spoke for itself. It's just really hard to break out in Chicago, and everything's kind of dying here, because even if you do local music, it's getting shut down, and all the thing that is around is kind of clandestine. So it's tough. It's tough. I'd say just born a little bit too late, started a little bit too late, popped off a bit too late. But I know if we were to be active again, get our shit together seriously, we could break out through any scene here. And I got a lot of connects to play more established venues. That's where you really want to play to, is the venues. But house shows and just parties were originally the vibe. DIY music, people who were interested in like old school Black Flag culture. We record ourselves, you know, we set up our own shows, we book ourselves. And the problem is when you go to bars and events here, it really sucks because like you're going through a booking agency and they kind of take all the money from you. The artists kind of get screwed. There's some good ones, but it's kind of you really got to know someone and be able to impress people. And by impress people, that means being able to bring a crowd of people. Like essentially, it's like the Chicago music scene with the venues. They want you to be able to bring like a Twitch-sized crowd of people, like 5 to 10 people in body form to a bar, so that way they could pay you money. Otherwise, you're not getting paid, and you're not splitting money between everything. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. So it's a little tough. It's a tough thing, and you gotta. If you want to just do it, you gotta stop being a baby and just do it. I don't really know. But just kind of sometimes I feel like there's a parasitic relationship with some of the companies in the bands and stuff at the bar venues and stuff. But there's really great bars that are independent booking. You know, if you get a good night at $15, fuck it. But sometimes you get 30, 50, fuck it. It's not even about the money if you can make a connection. That's really what it's about. I think it's the toughest part for local bands too. Is they all want to connect, but in order to connect, you need to go to shows. You need to talk to people. You need to be parasocial. You need to party. Even if you're being responsible and sober, you just need to party and be in energy. It's tough. It's kind of like what we do here on Twitch, but in person. This thing's massive. So I don't know. That's my little war guide for anyone who wants to get into the DIY scene in Chicago. You gotta go to shows. You gotta keep going to shows, bars, local events, talk to people, network. Watch who you trust. Don't just make moves with everyone. Everyone wants to do stuff. Everyone has an idea. Doesn't mean you gotta move with them. And just be a wolf among wolves in the seas as a pirate, you know, and have good rapport between venues, local bars or houses or sheds, whatever have you, and being able to cycle between those on a weekend or two, booking 2 shows a week maybe in a month. So you have each month you're playing at least 2, 4, 6, maybe 6 to 8 shows, 7 shows. Then maybe even then you could attack a couple states outside of your bordering area, some cities, some neighborhoods. You can figure it out. I have a whole manifesto in my head about touring, getting shows, keeping an attitude. Now, I've done it in a way, but I felt like it's kind of ended right before it ever was about to kick off. And now I'm a more adult-minded person. I have a better mindset of things. It's more so recovering relationships with my bandmate and just as a friend and just personal, interpersonal relationship building, you know? You know? Yeah, like finding an ability community on Twitch is key. I'm sure marketing a band it is extremely similar, but it's tough. It's more so bands watching bands. It'll be a point where your local area will be. And on Twitch, you want streamers watching streamers to support each other, which is good because they mingle with the independent viewers inside our streams. But there can be a point in the DIY music scene, and just the music scene in general, where it's bands watching bands at the local level, and that can only go so far because everyone can't just, money gets spread so thin, and even then, sets get played so much, ideas can only roll so far. So there's some things I've known from that world that kind of I feel the concepts I could take into networking into this world of digital streaming. That's my music manifesto, I'd say, for any, again, young musician who's listening to this, or any old musician, anyone who's just a person trying to do something. It doesn't have to be music, it can be Twitch or videography or some stupid shit where you guys are tickling each other, I don't know. You gotta network, you gotta be at the events, you gotta show up, have your card ready, have your weapons at arms and ready to perform. It's not easy, and again, a lot of it takes place in person and then talking to people in groups and then knowing not to collab and just getting shows and worrying about performing for that 10 to 20 to 30 minutes that you spent so much effort to get. You just keep stacking those up and pray for the good moments. And bad things kind of take up a lot of good moments in life, but realistically the little things and the brighter things will always overshadow 5 bad things in your life, you know, even if it's one good thing. So I think in the music industry here in Chicago, it's like that too. It's like a couple good performances I feel like are gonna outshine a lot of your bust performances, but you gotta show up. That's just the thing. You don't know what anything's gonna be. Even if it's gonna be 0 people. I'm of the attitude still play. I know that's kind of stupid. That's just I don't know, I'll die standing up, you know? So we have to get to a save point. I guess we did save. We kind of got fucked up in disc 4. I think we're gonna have to level up and just level grind and then hit the life of tree. I'm gonna have to talk to some friends in the background, ShapeshifterShipps, of course, see what they did for endgame. Pablo, really appreciate you hanging out. Dude, the movie Airheads fucking rocks. Yeah, same. Dude, oh my god, we should all watch that movie. Airheads, hell fuck yeah. I mean, it's kind of like that. You get the manager, and the manager makes you go crazy and shit. I don't know. Not really, but when you're just 2 guys, the band's kind of basically a relationship. When it's 4 guys, that's crazier. I've seen what that is like, and that's, God bless it. So feel free to talk to me more about music, guys. I've been through it. I've seen it. I've been in the meat grinder of entertainment in some way. It's not the biggest, but it is in some form what is entry level for people who want to get into something. I'd say the YouTube of the music world here in Chicago is house shows, events. The jazz and blues scene plays a lot more formal events. That scene's big. They make money because they're kind of more touring acts and more professional. But there's different vibes, different shit. So I want to roll the credits. I want to thank everyone who's here. You know, Hita as well for the support, the gifted subs from a long time ago, and the bits, all of that stuff. Helping support the fund for the PC, the computer tower. Heads will roll, credits will roll. Here we go. We're gonna set up a raid. Hita, thank you. Mods, thank you. Pablo, Be safe up there. I love y'all. Congrats to your niece. Congrats to the newlyweds. Hope you and wifey have a good adventure up there. Y'all seem like you're having an extremely fun time. I'm gonna raid my boy, guys, and please consider following him. Please, we need to get him to affiliate. My boy, Reflex, he's in the Discord. He's my boy, Nick. We went to high school together. We grew up in real life. He's a gamer. Please, everyone, let's follow him and support him. Help him get to affiliate. Man's a good kid. He's a rapper as well. He's a musician. He's just getting his streaming career kicked off. We're gonna surprise him and scare him, so please. Love you all. Be safe.